Yo, long time Skillshare. Welcome to this t-shirt design tutorial. My name is David Usamuji. I'm going to be making a Photoshop / Canva t-shirt design tutorial. This t-shirt design can be used to make passive income on Redbubble, Match by Amazon, TeePublic, and Teespring. If this is something you're interested in watching, please make sure you watch the full episode. So without wasting much of your time, I'm going to go straight right to it. This is going to be a full part series. It's going to be a one-part full series. So I expect you watch the full lecture, full class from start to finish. It's going to go through every single stage, but I'll explain that in my intro, or I would have explained that in my intro if you've seen the intro, if you went through the intro. So let's just get straight right to the design. So to start with, it's the design process. So I'll just go look for Skillshare. I'll go look for the Skillshare logo. Look for the Skillshare logo. That is the first step. I'll look for the Skillshare logo. This is the step you want to start with if you are just joining. So I think we'll just look for one with the transparent background. So we'll just keep scrolling till we find the Skillshare logo with the transparent background, the one we can use for this design. Or something in between. So we'll just keep scrolling. As you can see, I don't know what's wrong. I don't seem to get a perfect one. So I'll keep looking for. As you can see, it's trying to download it, so we'll just wait for that to happen. So you see this one, we have this one here. So I think we'll just stick with this. I'll just download this. Skillshare social. So now that we have that, the next step is for us to open Photoshop. I use Photoshop CC for my design, so I'll just open Photoshop CC. We're going to be using Photoshop CC for this. As you can see, it's open now. I'll just go to new. Then I'll do, this is the standard 4500 pixel by 5400 pixel. So we'll just open that. And now the next step will be, there's something I will tell you from beginning. You have to put this off at the end of your design. You have to always put this off at the end of your design. So just unlock that. You want this off at the end of your design. So now we're going to bring in our shape tool. As you can see, this is our shape with the ellipse tool. So I'll just click on that. I'll over my mouse, I'll press on my shift key button and my left mouse click button and just drag that outward. As you can see, it has given us that circle. So that's what we want in this first stage. Then remember, we just downloaded the Skillshare logo, so we're just going to bring that into this design. I'm making this for Skillshare because it has been a long time. I've been out from the beginning of the year due to bad audio. The audio has not been super good and I was not happy about it. And hope now you're enjoying the audio. If you're enjoying the audio, please like, favorite this video. Let me know in your comment, in your review, if you're enjoying the new audio. I just got this set up. So now I'm dragging my logo into this. So what I'm just gonna do here is to press enter and create a clipping mask. You see, I've pressed enter. I can leave it the way it is, but I'll prefer to create a clipping mask. So I'll just over to where I have this logo and just right click, create clipping marks. And see, now I've created the clipping mark, but you notice the other dot is missing and I want that in design. So I'll just increase this shape. So to do that, I'll press my Ctrl T and I'll drag this outward. I'll over my mouse to this edge. I'll press down 3 buttons, my Alt key button, my Shift key button, and my left mouse click button, and I'll drag my mouse outward till I get that into frame. As you can see, gotten that into frame. Then I'll just press enter. Then I'll go back to this shape and just move it a bit so that it gets there. So now to confirm that the logo is inside, we just turn this off, as you can see. So we have that inside, but you can see the branding of Skillshare is the green, so I have to change this to the green. So what I'm going to do is to right click, come to color overlay, and just make this, I'll just make that green. No, I'll not do that. I won't do it from there. Cancel. I'll just change that to green. As you can see, perfect. It's perfect. Now we have that. So now we're not done yet. We're just gonna reduce this a bit. So what we could do now is to make sure we group these two layers, this and this. Ctrl Z. So make sure we grip these two layers together. So to do that, I'm gonna press my Alt key button, my Control key button, and click on this. Then I'll do my Control G. So now I have those two layers grouped together. Now the next step will be to bring in this shape again. So I'll just click on it, and now I'll press my Shift key button and my left mouse click button and just drag, as you can see. But for now, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna click on this yellow where it said fills. As you can see, fill. I'll click on this red, no stroke, call it no stroke. So now I can just move that around. So now when I click on my I can bring in my text here. So I'm going to use the green for this. I'm going to use the green, or let me use the black this time. I'll use the black, sorry, the light or navy dark blue. So I'll just use that. So now I'll just bring in, I'll just type in what I want for this one. What I want is learn. It's learn, write today, or should I say here today. So now we'll do, as you can see, you can't really see it. So I'm just, what I'm going to do is to do my Control A to highlight that, and I'll just increase this. I'll increase this to something we'll be able to see. We'll be able to see it clearly. So as you can see, so now what I want to do is to click on this tool so that I'll be able to drag it inwards. As you can see, say it's learn right today. So I'll highlight that again, go back, I'll make sure I highlight this again, Control A. As you can see, it's joined together, and I don't want that. It's joined together. So I'm going to separate that by clicking on this VA2 and just, as you can see, just do that, and I'll create extra space. Just create extra space for each one. I gave it a three double spaces. So now that we have that all set up, we're just gonna adjust it to make sure it fill into that space we want it to be. As you can see, it's intruding into our logo, so we're going to increase that. So I'll do my Control T. So I'll do my, I'll just do my Control T, Control T. So now I'll do Control T, so that we'll have that. We just make sure we have that where we want it to be. I'll just increase this. So to increase this, I'll do my Alt key button, Shift key button, and left mouse key button. I'll drag outwards. Control Z. So you just do that till you get it into the perfect shape. Control Z. Please make sure you watch to the very end. This is the design process. We're going to go into placing it on our shirt, so I don't want you to miss that. I'm going to show you how to place it into the shirt. So now that we have that, as you can see, we need it to be balanced. So we'll go back to this shape, and we'll just move this around a bit. Move it around a bit so that we can get that balanced. So press enter. As you can see, now we have that balanced. It says learn right today. So now that we have that balanced, the next step is to save this, but I want to add a little bit of font to it. So I'll just change some of the letterings. I'll just change the color of some of the letterings, like the I, like this I. I would have loved to change the I. I would have loved to change the I, but it seemed not to be allowing me to do that. So it's not allowing me to do that. It's not allowing me to do that. So I'll just leave it at that, since I can't change that. So I'll just leave it at that. Now I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this design. So I'll go to File, Save As, go to Pictures. Make sure you save it where you remember, and the name you remember too, very important. So I'll just go to Pictures and save it as skill, then shirt. So I'll just save this. Just save this as PNG. You want to save it as PNG because you're gonna be moving it over to your shirt, and you don't want that intruding. You don't want the background intruding, so you make sure you save it as this. Then you click on Save. Press OK. You press OK, and you have it on your shirt should be ready. So once it's done, as you can see, now we can just take this onto our shirt. I'm going to show you how to put it onto your shirt mockup without wasting much of your time. As you can see, it's just about 12 minutes into this video. This is how to do it in Photoshop. So we'll just go over how to put it into Canva. We'll do it how to put it into Canva. If you want to use Canva, if you already have your design and just want to use Canva, I'm going to show you how to do that now. So let's get this out of the way. So now if you want to do it in Canva, you just go over to canva.com. It's super easy. For those of you that don't have Photoshop, you can do the same process in Canva, but for this one I'll just show you how to, if you already have your design, because it might not necessarily have to be this Skillshare, it might be any other design. So you just come to create a design, custom dimension. The standard will be 4500 by 5400 as usual. Pixel, create new. You click on create new. Please make sure you watch this to the very end. You learn new skill as you keep following me. I'll be releasing a new video every week from now on. Today is Saturday, so expect a new video out next week Saturday. I'll be releasing every new design every Saturday, so make sure you always stick around. So now we'll just go and click on upload an image or video. I will just find our design. Remember, our design is skill. So this is it. So just click on it and open. It's going to load here. So as you can see, it's loading. Once it's done loading, we just click on it once and it appears here. But I must tell you something right from the start. Canva is not a free. It's a free, and I will not say it also has a paid plan. For the paid plan, you can get to remove the background, but for the free plan, it comes with the background. You can't remove the background, but I'm going to show you how to do that again in Photoshop after we get the design into this Canva, into this layer. I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you're enjoying my video so far, please make sure you drop your comment, leave a review, favorite this video if you enjoy it. I really appreciate that. And make sure you stick around with Skillshare. You learn a lot on Skillshare. So now we have it downloaded, so we just click on it once. It should appear. As you can see, this our design has appeared here. As you can see, it has appeared here. So nothing too fancy. We just go and save that. As you can see, I say you can't get the transparent background in a free pro version. You need a pro version to get the background removed, so I'll just click on download and show you how to do that in Photoshop, how to remove the background in Photoshop. Please, if I'm passing useful information to you guys and you guys are enjoying it so far, I will enjoy if you guys just leave me, share this video. You can share with your family, share your friends if you want them to make designs that they can use on Redbubble, TeePublic, Teespring, and Match by Amazon, make passive income doing it. Then it's fine by me. I'm sure Skillshare will enjoy that too. So now we just go to show folder. This is done for two reasons: to show that our design, to cross check if our design is ready, and to remove the background. So I'll right click and open in Photoshop. Open with Photoshop. Open with Photoshop. Now you see it's open with Photoshop. So you over to where you see this folded paper. You click on create. So now that we have that, we just over to this other layer, this side. You see this magic tool, it's called the magic word tool. Yeah, the magic word tool. So you click on it and you click on this white space. It should get rid of this, will get rid of all the white space in our design. So you press delete on your keyboard and it does that. Then you notice you still have some white in betweens. So you just go over, you do your control plus so that you get into your design and just move around and get rid of the whites. As you can see, this step is time consuming. That's why I always do my design with Photoshop. But for those that want to learn how to use Canva, this is for you, and you don't want to pay the extra cost, this is for you. So just keep going through and removing the extra whites, as you can see. And as you can see, this one gave us a different effect, because now depending on the shirt you put it on, it's going to give you a different feel. It's going to give you a totally different feel. So I think we'll have that. So we'll do Ctrl+0. So now we think we'll have that all set out. So we'll just click on save. Click on save and just save that as. Go to pictures, do skill again, skill, new. So now we'll save that as PNG as usual. Make sure you always save it as PNG because you don't want the white background. Then click on save. And when we're done saving, we'll just move on to the final step. The final step is for us to transfer it onto our 3D mockup. Those 3D mockup help you sell more. They help you sell more of your design. So we just move it over to our 3D mockup. So to do that, we'll go to pictures, 3D mockup. I already have my mockup downloaded. So I'll just click on it. I'll just click on my mockup. This is it. So it says your design goes here. I'll just double tap. I'll delete the old ones, 1, 2, and I'll go over and bring in our new design. I'll just bring in our new design, which we just finished doing. So this is it. We'll just click on it, drag. You can see we're going to drag it in. It's going to appear quite big, so we'll just reduce it a bit. As you can see, it's quite big. So all you have to do is to over your mouse to this edge and press down your Alt key button, Shift key button, your left mouse key button, and drag inwards to reduce. Drag inwards to reduce, and you press enter. And now that you have that, we just go to file and save. If we go back to our shirt, we're gonna have it on our shirt, as you can see. But I want it. I don't want a blue shirt. So what do? I just turn off these eyes. Just turn off these eyes. So I have it on a white shirt. And now you can see the design is quite bent to the side. I want it straight, so I'll just do my Ctrl+T, and I'll just over my mouse to this edge, and I'll just click on my left mouse click button and move my mouse. Just move my mouse around. It's quite curved to the right, but I prefer it this way. So now we have our design. So we can save it, go to file, go to save as, we just go to pictures, scale, full, save it so that we can remember the name at the end. So just save it as that and save it as png. Now with this, you can just take your designs, promote it on Instagram, promote it on Facebook, Pinterest. This is how to get your design out. It's not supposed to be complicated. As you can see, it took us about 20 minutes to get from start to finish. Once you have your concept in your head, it should not take you time. It's super easy to get your designs out, and you'll be super amazed how quick you can get through this. Thank you for watching. Make sure you see me next Friday, where I see you, will see me, I'll help me to get out another t-shirt design and get your passive income game out. Hope you guys are doing well health-wise. Yes, it's a difficult time around the world, but we'll get through this together. Please stay safe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Sorry, it's next week video. Thank you and have a lovely day.